Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Rickeys Reviews, where today I will be covering a newer film. It came out in the past decade. I guess the one Sick also came out in the past decade. But this one's more of a popular film than Sick was. I just wanted to do Sick because I liked it. Wait, what are these glitches on the screen? What's going on? Oh yeah, I forgot, because today we're covering, drumroll please, Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, this movie came out in 2023 and was made by Blumhouse, and the plot of this film goes as follows. A tired man by the name of Mike Schmidt keeps going from job to job just trying to find something to support him and his sister, and he ends up finding himself in a position quite literally a position as a security guard for a pizzeria. But what he doesn't know is that these animatronics in this pizzeria are more than meets the eye. And that's all the plot I'm going to give to you for this movie until we get into the later bits of the video. Now, let's say what I liked about the movie first, because you know what? We always got to start with the positive. So, this movie, while I know a lot of people had criticisms of it, and certain ones that I will definitely may talk about in the video, I will start with good things first. And the first thing that I liked about this movie generally was that they took the FNAF source material, because if you've ever looked into the FNAF lore like I have, it is a very expansive lore, and especially for a movie, there was a lot to choose from. And honestly, I like the approach they took, where they took parts of it that were, I guess, the good parts of it in the most remembered parts of the games, and put that into one movie while also adding their own touch to it, Blumhouse. And I like the direction that the film took with Emma Tammy's direction. That's the name of the director. And overall, I do like the movie and just how it takes the game source material and, while both makes a faithful adaptation of it, but also adds its own touch and spin to it. Another thing I liked is the main character of Mike and Josh Hutcherson's acting with his character, because you can really tell throughout the movie that he's kind of just like tired and he just wants to support his sister and get them out of this difficult situation that they're in with joint custody because their parents are no longer around, I guess you can say. And you just kind of see his character kind of breaking down as the film goes on until you get to the ultimate climax, where it almost seems like he's just losing his mind. No, not like going crazy, but you can tell that he's just very much broken down from the events of the film, and he's just tired. But yeah, those were some things I liked about the film. And another thing that I do like, also, if we're gonna go on acting, was not William Afton, that's the character's name. I can't, why, my brain's going crazy places. Matthew Lillard's acting as William Afton, or I should say Steve Raglan, in this movie. Now, I remember when they announced that he was going to play William Afton, I'm like, oh, okay, this might be interesting. I guess we'll see how this goes. And I watched the film and I'm like, he did it. He understands the character, and he really does do a good job at playing these serial killer characters, because, you know, he's the same guy who played Stu in Scream 1, and I think in that review I talked about how I liked the acting of the two killers. But yeah, that will definitely be cool to see, because I know he is coming back for Scream 7, allegedly, but that's yet to be proven, I don't think, unless an actual source has reported it. But I'm getting sidetracked. Anyways, now let's get into what I did not like about the film. Now, as I was just talking about Michael Schmidt and how I liked his character, now I'm gonna get into Vanessa. Now, Vanessa. Now, if you've played the FNAF games or understand the FNAF lore, she comes in the later games, specifically FNAF Security Breach and Help Wanted, if you technically want to count her, I guess, ARG lore in that game. But her character in this movie serves as just a kind of like a cop or a police officer that runs into Mike, and she tries to help him understand what's going on at the pizzeria. And then it is later, revealed that she is William Afton's daughter. Now, I'm going to be completely honest here. That whole twist and just the whole addition of her character kind of felt very shoehorned in to the movie. Like, I feel like you didn't have to have the daughter-father twist, really. Or, I mean, like, you could have had her character in there, because, again, she is a good actor, the one who, I can't remember her name, but the one who plays Vanessa. She is a good actor, just, I feel like the whole idea of having her be William Afton's daughter just felt very shoehorned in there. And then another thing I didn't really like about the movie, I feel like sometimes the pacing was a bit off. Like sometimes you have scenes that are very intense because it is pretty much a horror movie, but then other scenes are just very slow, and you're like, why are we watching this? Why are we sitting through this? Mostly some of the scenes with the domestic characters and the people that are trying to get custody of Abby, like that felt very slow to watch. Except the diner scene with Matt Pat, that's always fun to watch when you watch this movie. But yeah, those are the things I did not like about the film. Now I will talk about my favorite scene, which is pretty much just any scene with William Afton as in the spring Bonnie suit, because I just like how they modulate his voice in that scene, how Matthew Lillard's doing the acting in the suit, and he really just seems like William Afton in these scenes. And that's why those are my favorite scenes, or I guess scene. Yes, I've included moments of the film because, you know what, it's my video, I do what I want to. And if I have to give this film a rating, I would give it a 8.5 out of 10. And that is my review of Five Nights at Freddy's 2023. And I'll probably have one more review out before Halloween's out, and that movie I will keep a secret until then. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.